We're back, YouTube. Get ready for some Dark Souls. Wow, there was discussion, admittedly only from me, about maybe playing a different game for this end of season finale, if you will. But we'll see if anything comes of that. Maybe I'll play something else. Of course, actually, I must add that in that discussion about what game I should play if I'm not going to play this, which was very one-sided, i.e. just me, I did also point out the fact that I only have the one monitor working at the moment, so it's probably not physically practical to play any other game, just because I have this set up on a one monitor system. But we'll see. Ignore the chat, I'm not brainwashing anybody. Shh. Don't tell them about the cult's secret plans. For God's sake. Okay, so dodge this guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dropping down is not totally great because it lands straight on him. Ouch! These humanity things, they don't look so terrible, but they are. You just got to touch them and they do some serious damage. Righty-ho, on we go. Now there's the magic shooty guy with the sort of face. That's the only way I can describe it. It's a face, but to describe it as such really doesn't do it justice. What is this thing on the front of this monster? How many eyes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eyes. Okay, kind of spidery there, I suppose. Those things on the back of its head, they're not tentacles, they're sort of horn things. And that stuff coming out of its mouth. Well, I don't even know where to begin with that. Insect legs? Good luck describing that to somebody. Prismatic orbs. I'm not fussed by spiders. What bothers me is things that don't have bones. I don't mind if the bones are on the outside, don't mind if the bones are on the inside. As long as you got bones, I'm probably not gonna, or at least a carapace or some other kind of hard shell, you know, as long as that's the case. Even substantial cartilage, as in the case of sharks, that will do in a pinch. I'm quite happy with that. But things like squid, octopus, slugs even, snails, that shell don't count. Yeah, they come right out of that thing. Ugh. You know, those kind of things, they give me the willies something fierce. Genuinely. Retrieval. Don't like them. The slimes in this game are horrific, I feel. Don't like them at all. Okay, let's get in here. Well, okay, I got in there, but unfortunately... Hello, we have someone else coming into the chat. The bot has detected an incursion. Well, that makes it sound so negative. An incursion. Good lord. That's not the word to be using. Let's come up with something a little bit more friendly and welcoming. An arrival. If anyone hasn't been watching a cartoon called Rick and Morty, I suggest you begin doing so immediately, because it is very, very good. That is all. Sorry, yeah. I've just been watching it recently, and it's incredibly good. Where are my testicles, Summer? You have to watch it. You'll get it. Uh-oh. Dear, oh dear. Subpar skills. It's because you've been here before. That's why. Your name has been captured by my bot, and I spent about 30 seconds coming up with a custom intro for everybody who's been into my chat. That's 30 seconds each, not 30 seconds for all of them. That's insane. I can't type that fast, let alone come up with things to type. yeah, people get custom intros on this because, well, maybe not so many in the near future because the little uns arrived. So I'm going to be up to my neck in heavy duty dadding duties. Heavy duty daddy duty. Retrieval. Shit. Shit. Humiliating. What are my children going to think of me when they grow up? I'm going to have to destroy all of this by the time they get old enough to consume it themselves. A humiliating archive of shame and self-ridicule. Here, where are we going? The Nightbot is Batman. Oh no! Something's gone terribly wrong. Fiddlesticks! There we go. Reverting to an archaic statement to express frustration saved my bacon. Wow, a lot of unintentionally rhyming words coming out tonight. Retrieval. Okay, here we go. We're going down here. We're going to do that thing. We're going to show some groovy moves. There we go. I didn't fall off the edge. I landed straight in the evil humanity thingy. Evil? I don't know. Maybe that's too soon to say. Maybe they're not evil. Maybe I'm the evil one. That happens in games, right? It's a thing. You do all this stuff and then you realise you're the baddie. Or at least you are not the weaver of your own skein. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that word right, so it's entirely possible that joke could not be got by anybody. But I'm not going to go into where it came from. It's too elaborate a construction. It involves too much explanation of background information. It would consume inordinate amounts of stream time. Far too much to sacrifice. Nope, we have to keep this lean and mean. No waffle. Just straight up talk about Dark Souls. We must not allow the conversation to stray too drastically from the core message of Dark Souls. Here we go. Another attempt. Maybe the last attempt with this big bone sword. Because Dragon's Dogma. Oh, I've seen that played, but never played it. Look at that, 507 damage. Oh, but he got me on the second strike. Oh no, that roll was way too soon. I needed to wait for the flag. Like that. And there he goes, one in the knee. Oh god, I'm going backwards too much. I'm going to fall off the edge. Oh, that was greedy. He was already facing that way when I got behind him. He hadn't just flipped round. He had time to turn round and I was stupid enough to go for an attack. I deserved that defeat. I deserve to be ground into the ground. Every stream there is a moment, since I put this porcelain armour on, that my breath is momentarily taken away by the pointiness of these shoes. These are outrageous shoes. Russell Brand couldn't wear these out. Wouldn't, rather. Obviously anybody could wear them out. Greed and gravity. All Dark Souls players' mortal enemies. Okay. Taking it calm, taking it slow. I'm going to get halfway up the thing. I'm going to heal myself with an Estus flask. And then I'm going to have a drink of water. Whoa! Cats fighting outside. Not a cat fight as in a sort of sexist metaphor for two women fighting, but an actual fight between two cats. Oh dear. Oh shit, they're coming for me. I didn't realise they were that persistent. Let's get out of here. No, 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 this is all going horribly wrong. Not that horribly wrong. Time to nip a quick Estus. And I think this poison will have worn off by the time I get down to the bottom. Do 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 do. Oh man, I should take a pause to look at the chat. It's gone on. People are talking about games. A game that I know a teeny weeny little bit about. Right, I'm going to stop here and look at the chat. Sounds like an intriguing game. I'm not sure it's what I would want to go straight onto after Dark Souls though. I think I need to take my flavours in a different direction. XCOM is calling to me. But there are other games, and I will be putting forth a poll to get people's opinions. Of course, whether I abide by the results of that poll or just take them into consideration, as the government would say, yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Anyway, okay, I said that was going to be the last run with this sword, but when I got 570 odd damage on the first hit, I've suddenly realised why I was carrying it, because that Uchigatana, although fast and capable of landing many hits upon the beast, really doesn't do enough damage to warrant carrying it into battle. Okay, so we're going to go left. Ooh, I didn't actually need to dodge that time. No, I'm doomed. No, the dodge was way too soon and the wrong direction. Come on in, let's get in the game. Rather than just making this an interminable stream of blatherings, let's put some mind behind this. And no, 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 that was an opportunity for a hit wasted. I've rolled the wrong way. Always go left. Always go left. Always go left. Oh, God, I was making my Dark Souls face involuntarily there. Not there when I did it in the camera. I was exaggerating it there, but as I was pulling away, I felt it coming on. So I just let it rip. What's back in here? The Infinity Blade Trilogy. The name's ringing faint bells, but I can't say I know what those bells are trying to tell me. Oh, for crying out loud. Die, you many-eyed moron. I think that flute guy is playing the music from Beverly Hills Cop now. Intriguing. Many of you may not be old enough to have a clue what Beverly Hills Cop is, although it's probably been on television. What am I saying? Whatever I'm saying, it's leading to bad places, so stop it. Careful there. You don't want to lose a perfectly reasonable health bar to those incorporeal devils. That's extreme. Devils? I don't know about that. Ooh, that didn't feel good. That didn't feel good at all. That felt almost stream-endingly bad. So what is the central premise of these Blade games, whatever they're called? I'm going to walk off the edge if I read it off the screen. Infinity Blade games. So what's the dealio with those? Oh, brrr. That was a little bit too much. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, wow. I got past with loads of life. That sounds terrible. That was too much excitement, too much joy for so simple a thing, so small a reward. Retrieval. Right, where's this weird-faced wizard? Oh, you decided to stay around there this time, did you? Nice and out of the way where you couldn't blast me from a distance. That's nice of you. Thanks for doing that this time. Right, anyway, where was I? I won't bother healing just yet. I've actually found a few little compelling little games on the iPhone. I like what is it? Sorry to divert so drastically from Dark Souls, but I may as well say what games I've been playing. Plague Incorporated, and I had a bit of fun with Game Developer Story as well. That was quite nice. Other than that, yeah, not a lot. Oh, yep, let's not talk about mobile games. Where was that? Was that someone? Oh, they're just down there. Oh, if they fell off the edge. Okay, let's not get silly about this. Pay attention to the game. Do pay attention, Boyd. Oh yeah, I should perhaps read the premise of the game. I see. Interesting. Yeah, Game Dev Story does suck you in pretty badly. Once you've got enough money together and expertise to build a console, and you do it, and you start publishing games for your own console, you're sort of like, what's it all about, man? This end game. Oh dear. There we go. We got a hit in. Oh, 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 oh. Punishment. They don't deserve punishment. They deserve gunishment. Please excuse me. That was a quote from the very excellent Brass Eye. Maybe this sword just is too slow to defeat that enemy. No, 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 no. I was hitting him. I was just getting greedy and getting hit for it. I'm not being outrageous using this weapon. This is something that can be done. This is a doable feat. Uh-oh. Not uh-oh. It was decent. I took a lot of damage, but... Oh, dear. Wow, that looks like someone has sat down with the mechanics of the game and thought, well, it's got to make sense within the logic of the game. We've got to actually take that this is actually happening. We'll bring the whole thing into a logical, cohesive whole and explain away all our mechanics using sound, internally consistent logic. And I applaud that. I applaud that very much in all endeavours within films and television and computer games. You know, I don't mind what you're doing in your little story. It's great as long as it is at least internally consistent. I mean, I don't believe in ghosts and supernatural and religions and whatnot, but you know, if your TV series Retrieval is going to deal with all those things and stuff, as long as the logic you're using remains internally consistent within your world that you have created, I will watch it. I will swallow anything for the purposes of entertainment. You... Whoa. feel the C word bubbling from in my guts. Dear oh dear, where did I put my water? Oh man, I might have to play a different game soon. What time is it? It's about 20 to 12. If I play a few more runs, if I play 3 or 4 more runs at this boss, I think I'll have paid my Dark Souls dues for this season, and I reward myself with a little tumble with a different game. Sounds like an entertaining enough premise. Although that said, I don't have the money to be splashing out on mobile games right now. Plus I have an excellently large collection of games which people have donated me on this channel, so I have to play through those really. To be in any way fair to the people who donated them. Retrieval! I have to make sure that I play through them and stream it. Yeah, you reckon you've got a chance, but you do not. Into the deep dark pit. The bridge which makes me say prismatic orbs. Warning team, catacomb bite approaching. There's a reference for people who grew up in the UK in the 1980s. Nobody else is likely to get that. Female character who isn't sexualised, that sounds interesting. Not enough to make me play a game, for sure, but a commendable thing indeed. Crackers, this is a little bit... Oof. I don't need to roll when I'm doing that. If I get... He literally pelvic slammed me in the face. He jumped in front of me, he gently donked his groin onto my chin and then beat me to death with his... I don't even know what the fuck he's hitting me with. Pragmatic armour, that does sound like something you'd get in a game. Pragmatic armour! My armour's pragmaticism. No, my armour's practicality is impenetrable. What on earth was I saying? Pragmaticism? If anybody thinks that's a real word, it's not. That is a verbal outburst. "16, that's alright. I'm pretty sure you understand. The hormones coursing through your body may make you do things countermanding that, but that's alright. Just calm down. Let's not talk about it. We're into very dangerous territory there. Dark, dark lands. Avoid. This is a gaming channel. Let's not talk about life. Let's talk about entertainment. Or, as I have been doing for most of the evening, talk about nothing. Just sit there. Talk, 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 talk. Spread exactly zero information. Just move the existing information around a little bit. Okay, here we go. One more run at this... ooh, prismatic orbs. One more run at this boss. Boob plate. Boob plate is a step up from bikini chainmail, but it's still a significant step down from, you know, armour, that kind of thing. I can't remember, I heard it on a podcast recently, I believe it might have been Rebel FM, but they were discussing this very topic, and a man I think called Arthur Geese, I could be wrong, this might be a totally different podcast, but I think I'm right in saying it's that one. Bum! 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 He pointed out that boob plate deflects all the attacks that come directly into the middle of the chest where your basically heart is, and that's not good. I mangled his argument, but know that I agree with it. Know this, dear viewers, I agree. Sorry, I got off on a little reverie there. I was thinking about the issues facing women in the modern world. You know, not that I can claim to understand them in any real context. I am not a woman in the modern world. Though I am in the modern world, I think. Although, for you, I'm actually about 12 seconds behind on this stream. So, I'm very much a creature of the past. Perhaps for you, dramatic events have changed the course of history. Perhaps the modern day I know does no longer exists. Perhaps you exist in a blasted post-apocalyptic landscape. You're using the final fossil fuels of humanity in order to power a laptop, to retrieve some fragment of recorded information found in the nuclear wastes, to have one final look at humanity's grand achievements, but unfortunately you found someone's USB stick with this on and you're watching it and going, oh shit, was it all worth it? Have we done the right thing, destroying the entire planet, sterilizing it of life? Probably not. But if this guy's historical record is anything to go by, we should have done it a long time ago, maybe that's what they'll think. Sorry, that went off on a real weird tangent and I was really quite lost in the moment. Let's not have that again. One final run. And no problem, Tyler Edwards, you are more than welcome. It is indeed 11:15, so feel free to head to beddy bags, as I should do. Bottom. Aha, we got one hit in at least. That at least counts for something, surely. Keep away from me, jumping thing. Okay, okay. No, it's all over. One moment's Estus. Yeah, women would wear normal armour, like the woman in Game of Thrones. I should know her name. What is her name? Now I'm bedevilled by wonderment for that. Bedevilled by wonderment? Something really weird is happening in my head. There we go. Ooh, look at that. I killed him with no damage taken. I said that was going to be the last battle, didn't I? And I'm running straight in again. The next one, this one, this one's going to be the last battle. Brienne of Karth. That's her. She's quite cool. She's probably going to die. She's one of the few characters who you can look at and go, oh, she's alright. She's kind of trying to do what's right in this whole mess of a world. She's not just driven by revenge. She's trying to be something special and good, which means she's going to get brutally slaughtered at some point. which is a shame. But you know, it wouldn't be Game of Thrones without that kind of carry on, that kind of malarkey, those kind of shenanigans, all that hullabaloo. Oops a daisy. Oh yeah, I know what I should do. I should do my little mercenary commercial plug placement thing. Yeah, I should say, you know, if you wanted to watch Game of Thrones, you could probably buy the Blu-ray box sets on Amazon. I've got a link down there that goes straight to Amazon, no worries. And I get some money off of it as well. It's great. It's very good of Amazon to do this. That's the most terrible advertising ever. I'm not gonna make it in the cutthroat commercial world. I have to tell you, I think I'm gonna fail. Yes. Dom. Dom dom. I apologise for that little outburst. Anyway, that was staring into space. YouTubers, I'm going to say sayonara, adieu, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, aloha, ta-ta, toodle pip, see you later, bye, and all that. So have a good time period that you're in now, and I'll see you later.